Hello, my brothers and sisters, and welcome again in the Belgian forest. My name is Tim Heimer, and I'm a dragon witch. So, my brothers and sisters, I used to know someone who was on the dragon's path, and she was very high connected to her dragon because she loved her dragon very much, and her dragon was so much connected to her. She was so close to her. I even saw him, and that is something that doesn't occur very much. That I could even connect and even see the dragon by your side, because normally I don't do this because your dragon eye is very personal. Your circle should be remaining from you and your dragons alone. But yeah, she was actually inviting. You know, some people can do this. They are inviting you over to your dragon eye, and then you can have a peek whatever is inside of the dragon circle. And that is what happened to me. I was going inside of her circle, and her connection with her dragon was beautiful. I loved it. It was a beautiful black male dragon that she had by her side, and she, really, they were the bestest friends. The connection was like electricity among each other. And I was very happy for her, and I tried to help her wherever I could. Then, of course, yeah, I didn't hear from her again after months, and then she said, I'm not on the dragon's path anymore. Whenever I said, how has it been? I'm not on the dragon's path. How come? Because my parents didn't want this. My parents think it's something demonic. I said, it's not demonic, it's who you are, it's what you are. You feel good with it. Why going away from something that you feel good with it? No, don't say anything anymore. I'm gone from it. I'm away from it. And she forced herself so much to close the door for the dragon, and she changed love into hate for the dragon for no reason other than other people saying it. Even if it is her parents, it's actually very bad. It's very dark even to rip away the connection from something so natural, like they had. So to force her so much so that she would actually hate her dragon, and he was stuck inside of the void. He didn't go anywhere. There was one image that I still saw as him, the black dragon, that he was looking at me with the saddest face, and he just didn't give up. He was hoping all the time that she would open the door again, and she was actually hating the fact that he was doing it. He was still doing it, but he was not going back to the dragon realm where everything is safe. He would not return to the dragon realm without her. Because you have to know something, my brothers and sisters. Whenever you return to the dragon realm, you and your dragon go together. And whenever this happens, you are both born on the same moment. You are connected to each other. You will be born in the dragon's realm at the same moment. And there will be a yeah, you have to know something. There will be a moment where it will be reversed. That you will have your life in the dragon realm as an old dragon, maybe. You can say a wise and old dragon that had a story to tell from this place. You know, the dragon always says your story must be told. Well, actually, your story can be told in the dragon realm. But it can be that one day your dragon god will actually say to you, it's time actually to actually, that it will be reversed. That your dragon will be born as a human in this physical realm in one era, in just one era. It doesn't need to be in this same era. It can be in the past, it can be in the future. That your dragon guardian will be born again as a human, and that you have to find a way to your dragon guardian that now is a human baby, to be there by their side. But if the dragon god is actually giving you the choice to be by their side, will you do it? Because there is a high risk, and even a big chance that your dragon guardian has forgotten you completely, and that all of the people in the world and all by their side are saying the dragon is bad, the dragon is non-existent, and the dragon is something that you should stay away from. Whenever they hear this all the time, your dragon guardian, which is now a human, there is no chance that your dragon or human will eventually open the gate for you. So whenever this doesn't happen, you cannot return to the dragon realm together, to be born again together. and you are doing your very, very best, like this black dragon was doing with her, was still scratching on the door, always to get her attention. Please open the door. And that is also what you should do for your dragon whenever they are human. They are always scratching on the door. But will you open the door? There will be a lot of people that will not open the door at all, and that is so sad. That is really so sad, and I see it often. That actually people have a dragon by their side, but they don't open the door, and it will be a broken dragon eye, and that is the worst. That is the worst thing actually. Why is this happening? Why is this test actually happening? There are some questions that I cannot answer. I don't know everything. Sometimes it's actually very good that you can say, I don't know. And sometimes I connect with the dragon god and saying, why are you doing this? No answer. Just no answer. That is a test. That is something that we have to endure. You and your dragon. You have a lifetime, an eternity together. But yeah, if you can choose to stay in the dragon realm and to let your dragon guardian be born as a human, but knowing that your guardian will not return to the dragon realm because they never opened the gate. They never opened it. But you could be there to be there by their side and their protection. And so their memories from what they actually are, because it will be erased, not completely, but partly. So the only thing that they need is a trigger. Then the only one that can let them have their trigger is the dragon. That is you. That is you as your dragon spirit. You are the dragon spirit by their side. You are the one that should open the gate. You are the one that is connecting completely to them. So will you do it? That is the question actually. Will you do it? Will you face actually this gigantic risk of never to return to the dragon realm because your dragon eye is destroyed? And that, of course, I won't say that you will never return, but it will be very difficult to return, and that your dragon guardian can also be lost, even though they have a dragon spirit, but their spirit is still asleep as long as you don't touch them inside of their spirit. That is what your dragon did as well. They touched you in your spirit and unfrozen your spirit. This is actually what you should do. What your task is to open their spirit, to awaken their spirit, to unfreeze their spirit. So actually what you should do is a gigantic task, is actually a great risk, and that is for all the dragon guardians here by your side. I have all the respect for them. It means that they love you very much, and that is what I really disliked about her, that she changed her love into hate for everything that he did for her. And that is what I do for the dragons as well, for what they did for me. I want to do something back, and that is to talk about the dragons so that you will eventually open that gate for your dragon, because they deserve it. They have such a high connection with you, and your dragon eye cannot be broken. Your dragon eye should be complete with... can you see it? Your dragon eye should be complete. Your dragons, it's like three corners: the dragon god, the dragon guardian, and yourself, all connected as one. So if you are deciding not to follow your guardian, then actually your dragon eye will eventually also fade away. And that is what the dragon's eye is actually not. The dragon's eye is a high connection. It's actually your key to the dragon's gate. Whenever you, for example, that is also a very good thing actually. Whenever you are disturbed by dark energies, because there is also a high chance that you will be disturbed by dark energy because you decided to open the gate of the dragon, but that will attract a lot of dark energies as well. This is your key to chase them away. This is your connection with your dragon. And together alongside with each other, you and your dragon guardian, you can chase the dark energies away. Because dark energies sometimes forget that the dragon in itself is also a dark energy, or a light energy, actually a gray energy. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, it's so easily broken. Even if you are knowing your dragon, even when you are knowing your dragon, even you know your dragon eye and you know your dragon guardian, it can still be done that you will break the dragon's eye. And that is to force yourself, of course, like this girl did. And that was devastating to see. devastating for her dragon and devastating for the spirit that lives inside of her. Because without each other, they cannot go back to the dragon realm. They need each other. They need to have the dragon eye with each other. And together they can go back to the dragon realm. But alone they will be lost, and that is very unfortunate. So my brothers and sisters, actually a good question. Whenever the dragon god is asking you to reverse it, whenever the dragon god is asking you to be by the side of your dragon guardian, will you do it?